Hello and welcome back to Sharin no Kuni. I am again at the wrong start screen, but I think that doesn't matter. And yeah, the weekend goes to or reaches its end for me, and I didn't got nearly as much done as I wanted to. I actually wanted to record Resident Evil. I wanted to produce more Sharin no Kuni and so on, but a stupid little app I just recently discovered, and I won't say what it is for the sole reason that I don't want anyone else to get addicted to it, because it's just stupid. And it just is a mashup of a lot of games that has its very own gameplay. Nevertheless, I'm going to record at least this episode on a Sunday evening. Evening? Yeah, I think it's evening, if that's the right time. And yeah, at least this is one of the things I want to get done now. Alright, so, without further ado, noon arrived.
というわけで京子さん、こんな国家の犬は放っておいて僕とデートに行きませんか?
So, anyway, Kyoko-san, what say we ditch this mangy cur over here and embark upon a passionate romantic outing?
Isono君、犬というのは失礼だわ。
When did... Isono-kun, I think it's rude to keep calling Morita-kun a dog. When did he call me a dog? I'm absolutely sure that being a dog was not yet declared.
何を言っているんですか? 森田健一はいざとなったら人を裏切るようなブルシット野郎ですよ。
Oh my, what are you saying? Don't you know that Morita Kenichi is a piece of bullshit who would betray his own mother to get ahead in the world? Dude, that's pretty harsh.
犬はやめなさい。やめて。
Just stop it with the dog shit, okay?
え?
私のこと負け犬とでも言いたいの?
You think I'm a filthy mutt, don't you?
は?
He's confused, and I am too. Kyoko-san started acting strange again.
今私のこと負け犬40代とか思ったでしょ?
You've been thinking that I'm a worthless mutt in my 40s, haven't you? You are not 40 years old. You look barely older than him. Barely. But that's the magic of anime. And even I look older than I am. I think, at least. I had no idea what had brought this on.
残念でした。私はまだ30代です。それも前半です。国立大学の大学院を卒業していますし、資格も充実してますし、キャリアも豊富ですから。
Okay, yeah. Maybe 30s. Okay, maybe. Hard to say for an anime character still. Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I'm still in my 30s. The early half of my 30s, no less. I'll have you know that I graduated from a top university with honors, and I now have a very prestigious job.
はあ、すみません。
Okay, I apologize.
わかればいいのよ。わかれば。
What is this all about? Do I have memory holes? Like, do I develop memory holes? And Kenichi starts to hear things that are not said? As long as you understand.
この人、ちょっと危ない傾向にいないか?
This woman is a bit of her rocker, isn't she? He whispered it to me so that she couldn't hear. I don't think you are one to talk.
で、どうすれば僕の愛を京子さんに分かってもらえるかな？
So how can I get Kyoko-san to recognize my love? Hell if I know. If you really want to seduce her, then I think you should utilize a bit more discretion. Start by attacking her moat, then work your way into the castle. Attacking her what now? Her moat. Okay, let's see. Now I'm curious. What does moat mean? Oh, okay, that makes sense in comparison with the castle. Well, not in comparison, but in I haven't talked English the whole day. That's why I'm so bad right now. I actually should know the word. In contrast to the castle? Wait, I really... Oh, I feel so bad right now. I really feel very bad. Okay, I know the German word, so... There we go. In comparison, I knew I know the word. Compare, comparison. Oh god, why didn't this come to my mind?
慎重だ。さすが。童貞の発言は役に立ちませんね。
Discretion? I shouldn't have asked a virgin for advice, I see. This is so mean, he isn't a virgin anymore. Does the game really goes on the predicament that you don't choose a girl in the beginning and that you wait for the very last moment? Or that you stay single until the end of the game? Oh, don't give me that. I read that in a book once.
慎重に外堀を攻めろ。ね。まるで戦争だな。
Exercise discretion and start with the mode. It almost sounds like a war. Love is a battlefield. Dum 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 dum. I wished Isono the best of luck.
京子さん、あなたの元夫の件なんですがね。
About your ex-husband. He had charged straight into the castle. Okay, what will happen? Oh, the swing and mood. She glared in Isono's direction.
嫌な野郎だったんでしょうね。
He was a real bastard, wasn't he? Dot dot. Dot dot.
森田くん。旦那の悪口を言って仲良くなろうと思ったんだが失敗だった。
I figured that we'd start getting along if I badmouthed her ex, but it didn't work. He seemed seriously upset about this.
磯野くん、聞こえているわよ。
Isono-kun, I can hear you. Her words were filled with ice.
まあ、確かに男としても人間としても無理な人だったけど。
Well, he certainly was a failure as both a man and a human being.
僕、妖精ですから。
Don't worry, I'm a fairy! Not a furry, a fairy. F-I-Y-R-Y. I-R-Y. Fairy, not furry. Cool it, Hot Rod. Even Kyoko-san prefers humans.
今の言葉を忘れて。
I forgot what I said just now. Dot dot dot. Certainly it's not proper for a teacher to speak ill of someone like that.
特にトカには。
Especially to Toka. Because because to Tooka, he was her precious father. Oh yeah, okay. No, yeah.
磯野、まだいたの？
Isono, you're still here? Wait, is this the right voice? Talk about your bad timing. Well, on the other hand, I suppose I could treat this as a good opportunity to uncover more information about her husband. Feeling better now?
うん。ちょっと寝たら治った。お水飲んでいい？
Yeah, I feel better after getting some sleep. Can I have some water?
ええ。
Yes. She permitted Tooka to enter the kitchen. We were actually talking about your dad just now, Tooka.
Huh?
She came to a halt.
森田くん。
Wait, Papa Isono. What?
ん
Yeah?
ああ、磯野くんのことね。
You were talking about Isono-kun.
お母さん、まさか本気で磯野と結婚するつもりなの？
Mom, you're not really going to marry Isono, are you?
そんなわけないでしょ。
Not in a million years.
ショック
Shock! No! Oh, Papa Isono sure is a failure as both a man and a human being, isn't he? Oh, he's not happy about that. Kyoko-san looked a little shaken up. I wonder what led him down this path of darkness.
森田くん、何のつもり？
Morita-kun, just what do you think you're doing? Helping Tooka to get rid of her obligation by uncovering what is not written in the files. This is my job, this is our job as a special high-class individual to uncover the truth, and you have to open your damn mouth and pull back the obligation. I have the feeling that it was your fault in the first place that she got the obligation, because for some reason you just couldn't handle having a child, and you just wanted to make sure that that can never happen by threatening your child with death and bringing her up to the maximum. Or something like that. Or it is more tragic, I don't know. Oh, come on. I'm just explaining why you rejected Isono.
ふざけないで。
Don't treat me like an idiot.
お母さん？
Mom?
森田くん、あなたちょっと不愉快だわ。
Morita-kun, you are acting a bit impolite. Stop being so self-conscious. Why are you getting so angry? No one's talking about your ex-husband, are they?
あなたって人は。
If you not talk freely to me, then I have to poke you until you burst. You?
お母さん、何かあったの？
Mom, what happened?
なんでもないわ。
Nothing. Why do you act like this whenever Tooka's dad is brought up? Look, you are scowling right now.
そうですね。美人が泣きますよ。
Indeed, you'll make other beauties cry. Kyoko-san just kept standing there. ... What's wrong?
どうか。
お母さん？
お父さんがいなくても私がいればいいでしょ。
You are okay without your dad, as long as you have me, right? Why does she bring this up now? She loved her dad, and for some reason you hate her dad. And we don't know why! Are you blaming her dad that she got burned as a child?
私でいいでしょ。いいわよね。
You're okay with just me, right? Aren't you? Well, I don't have much empathy on that for the sole reason that I'm a child of divorce. Yeah, my parents got divorced, but for the reason that my dad was a drunk. And I never realized it as a child, but he disappointed me and my sister. Yes, I have a sister. In such a huge way that we started to hate him, and then we just don't care anymore about him. So it's hard for me to relate to any of that too much, for the sole reason that my own dad is a failure as a human being and a father. So for my dad, it's actually appropriate to say it. Oh, calling him dad. He was part of my creation and nothing more. Okay.
ね、どうか
Don't try to convince her about this. Aren't you, Toka?
お母さん
Kyoko-san looked like she wanted to curl up into a ball and die.
お母さんどうしちゃったの
Mom, what's wrong? Toka had realized it too.
なんでもないわ忘れて
It's nothing. Forget it. She hung her head in shame.
今日はこの辺でお暇しようかね。
Guess it's about time for me to get going. No further words were exchanged. Okay then. Toka was studying in her room come dinner time. Kyoko-san, I'd like to apologize for what I said this afternoon.
まったくいやらしい人ね
You played dirty, you know that? Of course I know. I have to get rid of her obligation by any means necessary in order to get my exam. I need to know your secret, no matter what. I use any means necessary to obtain it.
何が知りたいの
What is it you want to know? About your past and your ex-husband.
知ってどうするのかしら
And what are you planning on doing with that knowledge? Try to understand the reason why you won't withdraw your application for Tooka's obligation. I'll be blunt with you. I want to pass my exam as quickly as possible. Tooka's obligation doesn't require that she demonstrate any sort of rehabilitation or growth. It'll be all gravy as long as you withdraw her obligation. As long as you withdraw her obligation, personally. So help me out with this, alright? ... Kyoko-san pondered my words for a bit.
今さら義務を取り下げる理由が思いつかないわ
I see no point to withdraw her obligation at this point. Are you really so petty that you would cling to this out of pure stubbornness? I decided to outright threaten her. I do believe that the PAQT is coming up soon, yes? Hahaha! I got you as a special high-class individual. I think I can force you to go there. Or I can point them at her direction and then they come and take her to the test. Now this is just something I've noticed over the past few days, but you handle Tooka pretty carelessly.
そう私なりに厳しく10日押し付けているつもりだけれど
You think so? I think I'm pretty strict on her. Let me guess, you think that they look favorably upon your drive to make Tooka into a special high-class individual.
子供を国家に役立てるようしつけるのは国民の義務ですから
Of course, raising one's children to be productive members of society is a parent's duty to set society. wouldn't the duty of a parent to have her children an actual happy childhood and to, yeah, of course, to raise them that they can function on their own, but also to make their lives as happy as possible? I mean, of course, depending on the country, they have to be productive, but it really isn't a given. If your children can live on their own, you already did your duty as a parent. That patriotic was she. Do you think Toka's studying right now? I changed the topic.
命令なのだからちゃんと勉強しているでしょうね。
I ordered her to do it, so she should be, yes. Have you considered that she might just be sitting there listening to the radio while pretending to study?
そんなわけないわ。
That's not possible. Another example, you make her go for a jog every morning, but you don't actually monitor how long she wants for, do you?
おおよそ知っているわ。学園までの道のりを往復しているんでしょ。
Well, I know for the most part. She makes a lap to the school and back, right? Do you confirm this each and every day?
何が言いたいの？
What are you trying to say? That your orders are too vague. Furthermore, this morning you tried to protect Tooka with that little ex post facto order of yours.
後付けと思われても仕方がないでしょうね。
Well, I suppose it's only natural that that came across as an afterthought. Her orders might have seemed strict, but the way they were followed up on was seriously negligent. You are too lax to pass the PAQT.
落ちたら真剣剥奪だったかしら。
If I don't pass it, will I have my parental authority revoked? I nodded. In the worst case scenario, they'll find you guilty of unjustly persecuting a child. And as I'm sure you know, children are our country's future. Actually, the worst case scenario would be dying during the training. What training? The PAQT training? If you cancel her obligation though, you don't need to worry about going through that. Oh, he's a sneaky little son of a gun!
けれど、トーカが私を母親として認めてくれていれば、研修を回避することができるでしょ。
But I can be exempted from the training if Tooka accepts me as her mother, right? Certainly, as long as Tooka offers her written consent, you are home free.
なら平気よ。
Then we don't have anything to worry about. Are you so sure? If I tell Tooka what I just told you, wouldn't she be glad to get her obligation revoked? That would enable her to visit her father again and to do all the things she wants to do. So why would the PAQT training kill her? That would be way too harsh, wouldn't it? I wonder. Well, that would have been nice.
私はトーカの母親なんだから。
I am Toka's mother after all. She reassured herself under her breath. Anyway, it's about time for bed.
ええ。
So, we didn't got anything. We didn't got the background story about what happened, why she's divorced, no information about the ex-husband, only some empty threats that can be easily... There's nothing to worry about. There's plenty to worry about because Kenichi is there and he just told you that he would do anything necessary to make sure that he passes his exam. So he could try to influence to influence Toga in his special guidance deed to not give written consent about that she's her mother or that she accepts her. Damn it, how naive she is. I mean, Toga is still a human being, at least in the fictional world, I know, but I pretend that they are real, so yeah. However, neither of us made a move. Kyoko-san looked like she still had more to say. Nary a sound but the buzzing of cicadas filled the room.
特別高等人は最高の資格よね。
The field of a special high-class individual has the steepest prerequisites of any job in our country, right? Where was she going with this? Well, yeah, your qualifications need to be something far outside the realm of the average Joe. I just go along with her for now.
試験もたくさんあるんでしょ？
You have to take a lot of exams, do you? Don't you? Of course, there's quite a bit you have to learn after all.
誰にでもなれるってものじゃないわよね。
So, not just anyone could become a high-class individual then? Totally failed the pronunciation there. I started to understand where she was going with this. Do you wish to discuss the concept of parental qualifications as it were? You wish to discuss the concept of parental qualifications as it... does this sentence make even sense? The concept of parental qualification.
あなた、あんまり結果を先取りして話してると嫌われるわよ。
You are not gonna make many friends if you try and lead conversations like that. Well, being a special high-class individual is not about making friends. As I figured. Do you wish to discuss the concept of parental qualifications as it were? The last thing doesn't make much sense to me. As it were. I actually know what were means, but for me it doesn't make sense in this... I forgot the word again. I forgot the word again. In this... feel so bad about this right now. Oh, it's just me thinking about the word and actually typing it in. I really have to know. And this... I shouldn't have started recording so late. In this context! God damn it! I am a failure this evening. I think I'm a little bit sleep deprived. Context. Kyoko chortles. Whatever that means, I don't care.
料理という技術が学びたければ、料理の専門学校に行けばいい。車の免許が欲しければ、教習所に通えばいい。
Anyway, you go to culinary school to learn how to cook. You go to driver's ED if you want to learn how to drive.
でも、母親の技術はどこでどうやって学べばいいのかしらね。
But where are you supposed to go if you want to learn how to be a parent? From your own parents. My response was curt. It was a matter of common sense.
そうよね。当然よね。ただ。
Yeah, that's the obvious answer. But
世の中には 親を知らずに親になった親もいるのよ。
You know, there are people out there who become parents without ever knowing their own. Oh my. Are you an orphan? I just kinda shrugged.
ぶっ壊すわよ。
I'll murder you! Why? I had aggravated her. May I ask for the details? The details of her past.
やめておきましょう。私たちってそんな関係じゃないでしょ。
I think we better not. We are not really close enough to divulge that sort of information. I don't mind if you think of me as your own son.
遠慮しておくわ。どうか一人でも大変なのに。
No thanks. I have my hands full with just Toka. Well, I'll always be there for you if you need me, Kyoko-san.
あなたがもう少し心を開いてくれたらね。
I'll think about it if you open yourself up to us a little more. Come on, I'm like an open book.
嘘言いなさい。あなたはおしゃべりになったり、急に塞ぎ込んだりと、なかなか本性を見せないでしょ。
You lying bastard. You are alternately chatty and taciturn. Either you are bipolar or you've got something to hide. Taciturn? Taciturn. Either you're taciturn. That is one that I never heard before. Oh! Oh! Silent. Tight-lipped. Okay. You lying bastard, you are alternately chatty and tight-lipped. Or silent. Either you are bipolar or you've got something to hide. Wait! Maybe I am bipolar! Because, believe it or not, in all the recordings I did, and all the content I bring up in Let's Plays and that sort of stuff, I think I talked more in those periods of times than I ever did in my real life. Which sounds pretty weird, but it could be something. I mean, it's really, if I talk to the right people, I babble like a waterfall. But if there's something I don't want, or if I feel uncomfortable with it, I'm very silent and talk only as much as I need to. So it's really hard sometimes. I'm really dependent on who I'm talking to and if I want to talk to said person. So yeah, bipolar. Huh. Not only depressed, but also bipolar. Well, I did. Wait, what? Oh, you've got something to hide. Well, I did. If people found out what I was really like, they'd start hating my guts. Jeez, I had gone and got myself all depressed. Oh, I guess I'll be taking my leave now.
どこに行くの？
Where are you going? Outside. I wanna cool off a bit. And smoke weed every day. And smoke a bit. That probably wasn't a wise thing to say to a teacher though. Plus, everyone had been worrying about me recently, because you are hallucinating words. Or imagining words that never were spoken. In the end though, I didn't care much for their sentiments.
おやすみ。
Good night. Phew. I hadn't made any real progress today either. Nor had Tooka's father called back. This sucks. I kind of feel like I've just been wasting time. It would have been great if an opportunity had presented itself. An opportunity to shake up this family's daily life. Huh? I hear the noise in the plants behind me. Who was it? They were pretty damn noisy for a thief. Isono? What are you doing here? I could hear the sound of a man breathing roughly. He was near the garbage. It's Isono. I advanced quietly so as not to alert him to my presence. It's Isono. Hey, just what the hell you think you're doing? I kicked him. Are you some sort of hobo? Stop dumpster diving in other people's trash! Ow, I bit my tongue.
ちょっとぐらいいいだろ
Just a little won't hurt, will it? He had a dangerous glint in his eyes. I decided to restrain him for the time being.
離せ
Let me go! This is a crime!
何が悪い京子さんの飲んだ空き缶が欲しいだけなんだ何が悪い
I beg your pardon? What's the problem? I just want to collect the empty cans that Kyoko-san drank out. Is that so wrong? Certainly didn't seem to think that it was. Oh, he certainly... Okay.
僕は精神鑑定に引っかかったこともあるんだこの程度の犯罪で罪に問われるものか
I failed the... Oh god, so hard words! Psychiatric evaluation, so I can do something like this without being considered a criminal, okay? Okay, please tell me how it's pronounced, because the app can talk to me as well. Let's see. Psychiatric. Wait, let me hear one more time. You can even hear it. Nope, you can't. Okay. Psychiatric. I failed the psychiatric evaluation. Okay. Okay, I get it, okay? Stop trashing around. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Boop, 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 boop. I'm begging to suspect that you are actually insane. I can't even read straight anymore. I'm beginning to suspect that you are actually insane.
正気ではいられないよ
How does one expect me to stay sane in a situation like this? Are you that head over heels for Kyoko-san?
いや暇だし
No, I'm just bored. Bored. See, you answer all of my questions capriciously. That's why I can't pin any one archetype on you.
京子さんが僕の愛を受け入れないからこうやって変態まがいのことをするんじゃないか
I am reduced to such acts of perversion because my love for Kyoko-san is yet unrequited. So you're trying to blame this on Kyoko-san?
一体どうしたら僕と結婚してくれるんだろうか
I really wonder how I can make her marry me. I still couldn't tell if he was serious or not. At the very least, it's not going to happen while she's busy with Toka. I doubt she even has time to consider someone like you.
なら僕も委員長の義務の解消に協力しようじゃないか
In that case, why don't I aid you in your quest to rid the chairman of obligation? Nah, don't worry about it. You'd be useless anyway.
そんなことはない
That's not true. Isono thrust out his chest.
僕は世間が言う変態行為に何ら良心が痛まない
You see, I feel no shame for taking part in what others would consider to be perverted actions. Well, you fucking should.
だから 君たちのように聖堂を行く人間にはできないサポートが僕にはできると思う。
Therefore, I can support you in ways that normal people, with their silly ideals of righteousness and justice, could never dream of. Don't try and sugarcoat it. You are talking about committing crimes. I pointed at the garbage he had been whiffling through not a moment before.
期待していてくれ。
Just wait and see, my friend. Just what do you plan on doing?
とりあえず無言電話や脅迫状で精神的に追い詰めていくよ。
For the time being, I suppose I'll send them into a state of mental anguish, with prank phone calls and ransom notes. And what is that supposed to accomplish?
ちょっとうるさいんだけど。
Hey, you guys are acting idiotic again. Oh, is study time already over?
だったら何よ。
What about it?
尖るな。
Whoa, don't act so cranky.
ちょっと体調悪いのよ。しょうがないでしょ。
I'm not feeling well. Got a problem with it?
お腹が痛い日か。しょうがないね。
Well, I suppose there's nothing to be done if you're suffering from stomach pains. She raised her fist.
たまにこういう日ってあるのよ。憂鬱というか、無気力というか、不機嫌というか。
Everyone has those kinds of days, don't they? Those ones where you just feel like melancholic or lethargic, where you're just in a bad mood.
ああ、わかるわかる。僕もたまに無性に自殺したくなる。
Yeah, I get ya. Sometimes I just feel like killing myself.
自殺したいなんて思わないけど、なんだか体が重いのよ。
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I feel like my body is all heavy, I guess.
すみません。
Sorry. Isono's apology didn't cheer her up any.
こういう日はあまり眠りたくない。
I don't like sleeping too much on days like this. She have bad dreams or something?
あ、そうだ。森田健一。
Ah, that's right. Morita Kenichi. Yeah?
電話が鳴ったら森田健一が出てよ。
If the phone rings, you answer it. Okay.
お父さんからの電話にお母さんが出たらきっと切られちゃうし。
I know that my mom will just hang up on Dad as soon as she hears his voice. Wait a sec, you want me to have a conversation with your venerable father? Toka had been prohibited from answering the phone yesterday. I know! You don't have to tell me that again. Okay, wait. Venerable. Oh! Sacred, solemn and dignified. Father, okay.
お父さんのことをたくさん聞いて、後でそれを私に話してよ。
I want you to ask him a bunch of stuff, then relay it to me later.
僕がきっちりと話をつけてあげるよ。僕が現在のトーカの父親だとね。
Don't worry, I'll bring about a firm resolution to all of this. I'm Toka's current father, after all.
うるさい！
Shut up! She sounded even more pissed off than usual.
やれやれ。嫌われたね。
I love this.
うるさい！うるさい！うるさい！うるさい！
Yurusai! Yurusai! I think I butcher the language, but that's what it sounds to me if I have to pronounce it.
うるさい！うるさい！
Yurusai!
うるさい！
Yurusai!
うるさい！うるさい！
I don't know why I like this phrase. Because my favorite animes are those, I think you know Toradora and Zero no Tsukaima, and then there was an anime with a red-headed girl and a sword who can reap souls or something like that. I forgot how that anime was called, but I enjoy a lot of tsundere anime, so yeah, that's why I just, and she reminds me so hard on that. Oh my, looks like she really hates me.
それじゃあおやすみ。
Good night. Wait a minute, why do I have to stay up if you're going to sleep?
電話が来るかもしれないでしょ。
We might get a phone call, right? Your selfishness is beginning to overflow.
それもこれもお母さんのせいだよ。
This is our mom's fault. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot.
あ、ごめん。
Sorry.
なんだか性格悪いね。気分が悪くてついつい。
I guess that was a kind of nasty thing to say, but I feel bad, and it just... Yeah, it's okay. Hangovers have been known to make people detest their parents.
二日酔いじゃないけど、なんか体調悪い。お風呂入ってからかな。
Well, it's not a hangover, but I just feel bad. I think I've been feeling like this since I took that bath. Toka held her hand to her forehead and headed back inside.
お母さん、勉強終わったからもう寝ていい？
Mom, I'm done studying. Can I sleep now? We could hear the request for permission all the way outside. Well, I guess I get to pull an all-nighter. Doesn't he need to have the list of questions he has to ask for her? Otherwise, this would be pointless for him to stay up overnight.
大変だね。僕も泊まり込みで電話番をしようか？
Sounds rough. Should I sneak in and help you watch the phone? Shouldn't you be heading back to your own place? What about your family?
とっくに死んでるよ。僕は生活保護を受けている自由気ままな一人暮らしだから。
They are all dead. I live freely thanks to the generosity of the state. ... Ah, of course.
辛気臭くしてしまったね。とりあえず帰るよ。
Well, I don't want things to get all sappy, so I had better leave. Isono took his leave. ... A lot of dots. An opportunity had never come. Alright, I'm going to end this episode prematurely for the sole reason that I'm too tired to do this. I really wanted to get something good done, but I think this is one of the worst episodes yet, because for once I'm way too sleep deprived. For the app I found, I all blame it on the app and my inability to restrain myself when I get into something. And the other thing, it wouldn't be fair to just drag the sleep-deprived mess of a visual novel all the way. So, I'm sorry for this episode, more or less, but if I would redo it, my reactions wouldn't be honest, so I leave it at that. And next episode will be better. I will have plenty of sleep then, and I will be a little bit more awake in the head and all that. So, I hope I will see you then in the next episode, and stay tuned for more.